Believe it or not, it's already January 15th. We're halfway through the first month of 2021. And I know that, we take time off during the holidays, and then we take time off for New Year, and it's kind of hard to get back into flow, get back into rhythm. But it is time for you to step up. It's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to be super productive. Ideally, this week was a very productive week for you. So I just want to use this video, use this time to ask you to check in with yourself. How'd you do? Are you being productive? Are you ready to make 2021 the best year ever in your digital marketing agency? And I really want to check in with you on three things, right? By this point in the year, by this point in the month, you should absolutely, at least at a minimum, have your clarity on your goals for the year. How many clients will you have? How much recurring revenue? How many does that mean you need to land in January, February, March, April, May, et cetera? And you've got that plotted out, ideally in the sales retention tracking sheet. So you can see, okay, here's the goal, here's where we're at, and here's where we're going throughout the course of the year, right? So that's the first thing. Do you have your goals set up, and are you tracking the outcomes? Are you tracking how many clients you got, how many clients you lost? That's the first. The second thing is, by this point of the year, you want to make sure that you're tracking the fundamentals, right? If you have a target for yourself to land 5 new clients per month, which would be 60 clients for the year, we know that the key activity that's going to make that a reality is the number of strategy sessions or appointments with prospects within your niche, right? So do you have a strategy session tracking dashboard where you can see how many appointments you're getting and the outcomes of those appointments, what your close ratios are? If not, I really want to encourage you, get that dialed in, get the system we've given you guys in the members area, that strategy session tracking dashboard, get it fleshed out, get it built so that you can really clearly see, are we getting enough appointments? Is there a problem with our close ratio? Do we need to tighten up our sales skills? Is our value proposition off, right? At this point in the year, you want to have that done. And then the third, and probably the most important, is, are you doing the work effort necessary to fill the calendar, to get the appointments? There's things we can do: cold outreach, value video 10 by 10, running webinars, running Facebook ads, getting ourselves in front of our ideal prospects. And are you doing at least 2 value videos per day to make new connections and to kind of grow the opportunity base that you have for yourself? Are you putting out cold messaging and getting people to raise their hands or tentatively raise their hands? Are you putting out value-added content that's going to position you as the go-to expert? If you're not, and you're thinking, oh, it's too early in the year, now's the time, right? It's Friday the 15th, right? There's one of 2 ways this year's going to go. Either you're going to take action and you're going to get accelerated growth, or you're going to kind of be a little bit off the blocks. And I think January is a microcosm of the rest of the year. And if you can get yourself into action now, you can change course for the year. If you don't, and you kind of say, yeah, you know what, I'll get to it next week, and then next week turns into the end of the week, and then it's January's over, and it's February, it's like, oh, I know I got to start to do some stuff, but I'll get to it eventually. No, now is the time. So I don't like to work weekends, but this might be a good time for you to say, hey, you know what? It's Friday, the 15th. I still don't have certain fundamental things in place. I'm going to take some extra time this weekend to get that dialed in, right? Whether it's your sales retention tracking sheet, your strategy session dashboard, or potentially really dialing in your prospecting and outreach strategy to fill your calendar with prospects. So let me know in comments. This is just to recap the first week. Hopefully it was a great week. Let me know in comments. How was it? If you're already off the ground running, I want to see off the ground and kind of share some of your wins. If this kind of triggered you to say, hey, you know what? There are a couple things. I'm being a little bit lazy. I don't have some of the fundamentals in place. Type in comments fundamentals and commit to yourself to, between now and Monday, get the fundamentals in place and start prospecting on Monday. So that's it for now. Hopefully it's been a great week, a great first productive week for you. Let's get the work done. Let's make 2021 our best years ever in our agency. I'll talk to you soon.